everyone. Welcome back to Mindful Strides.
Oh my God, we're running a marathon.
I'm Run Emily Ann. In this episode, we're heading to Cape Cod for the 2024 marathon. From traveling and grocery shopping to race day highs and recovery rituals, this trip was a mix of planning, pushing limits, and soaking in every moment. Let's dive into how it all unfolded.
Okay.
Traveling for a marathon is always an adventure. It's not just about packing your bags, it's about bringing the right energy with you. At the airport, I made sure I had all of my essentials on me, my running gear, plenty of snacks, and of course, my playlist was ready to go. Eating out is tempting, especially with all the amazing seafood that Cape Cod has to offer, but I wanted to keep my meals consistent and fuel my body with what it needed. We picked up the staples: oatmeal, bananas, some pre-cooked chicken, and even a frozen pizza, of course, for a quick carb boost. Nothing fancy, just fuel. And honestly, it worked. On Friday, we explored Boston for a bit, just enough walking to enjoy the sights without wearing myself out. Yeah, I love this city. It's beautiful. I love Boston, and I'm excited to explore Cape Cod too tomorrow. So we're gonna do packet pickup tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. I feel like we spent so much time traveling. I'm just like trying to like immerse myself in the culture now. I'm like, okay, we're here, we're good. I slept at like 8 hours and 30 minutes. I slept like an absolute angel baby, so we're good. And I don't even feel the time change. I thought that I was gonna feel the 3 hours ahead. I don't feel it at all. Boston is a beautiful city, and I do hope to go back one day and explore it a little bit more. We didn't have a ton of time while we were there, but it was really fun to see the city.
I'm so excited Are we going?
Yeah, no, that was apparently a prank.
Oh, was it a prank? Okay.
The day before the race, I went to pick up my bib and went out for a short shakeout run. 2 miles, easy pace, just to loosen up my legs and settle in, get comfortable with the area, and remind my body what it's here to do. We are gonna run our second marathon tomorrow, so I'm doing a shakeout run today, and we're just kind of going for it. Going a couple of miles just to feel good. We're gonna go pick up the packet, and yeah, I'm really excited, so come join me. The night before, I prepped everything: my clothes, my shoes, and my nutrition, because waking up at 4 a.m. for a race doesn't leave room for last-minute decisions. Hydration started early. Dinner was carb-heavy but simple. I wanted to wake up focused and not scrambling.
I feel really good, like I'm really I'm more towards the front, which is fun. I'm gonna be heading towards the back here soon, so I'm getting like my Spotify. I'm gonna get my video. See, look at me.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
That's facing the line right into school there.
Once the race started, I felt good, like really good. The first few miles flew by. I kept reminding myself to slow down because I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. It's easy to get caught up in the rush, but this was about pacing, not burning out. It's hard when you're in a corral and you're starting with everybody and everybody's coming out the gate so hot. But I did have to take a step back to remind myself that it is, in fact, a marathon and not a sprint. Somewhere around mile 5, another runner made a mean comment about me filming during the race. It stung for a moment, and kind of funny that he thought that I couldn't hear him because I had headphones on, but I let it roll right off. This wasn't about them or anyone else that was racing. In my mind, this was my race. By mile 12, I completely turned off my music, something that I was craving in the moment, and just listened to the sound of my breath.
Mile number 25. We're almost there. Let's go.
Cape Cod is absolutely beautiful. We were running along the water pretty much the entire way. The whole setup was so well organized, from the traffic control to the volunteers. It felt like everyone cared about making this day amazing for the runners. Those last few miles were rough. There is no other way to put it. My legs hurt, my body was tired, and I wanted to stop so badly, but I didn't. Stopping was not an option. I cheered myself on out loud, literally saying, "You've got this, come on, you can do this." It felt silly in the moment, but it definitely worked. The crowd's energy also helped. Hearing strangers cheer the runners on is such an incredible experience to witness. Crossing the finish line wasn't just relief. At that point, it was pride. I did it in 4 hours and 26 minutes, and I am so proud of that time.
4 hours, 26 minutes. I can't cry because there's no water left inside of me.
After the race, recovery started immediately. I must have gone through gallons of water, or what I thought were gallons of water. All I could think about was eating. Shout out to Candace, who came through with a cheeseburger and milkshake right when I needed it. Sitting there with my medal, a burger in one hand and a shake in the other, binging season 7 of Love is Blind, what else, was the perfect way to wrap up such an intense and exhausting day. Thanks for joining me on this journey. I'm Run Emily Ann, and as always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Jookbox, and stay updated with me on Instagram at Run Emily Ann. See you next time on Mindful Strides.
Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Mindful Strides. I'm Run Emily Ann. I really hope you enjoyed coming along with me to Cape Cod, watching me run my marathon. That was like the big finale, except we're not done yet. We have a lot more fun stuff to come. So be sure to stay tuned. Follow me at Run Emily Ann on Instagram, and make sure to like and subscribe to Jookbox, and make sure to comment and share with all the people that you know.